Dead Serious by Jamie Beaucamp.
Episode 1, The Death of Daisy Holt by Jamie Beaucamp. Interior, Daisy's apartment, day. Brittany walks in.
Hey.
Daisy grabs her into a hug.
You can really see me?
Brittany pushes her away.
Yeah, your 3 days of dark wallowing are about to end. I brought pumpkin spice lattes, bitch. Basic bullshit to cure your woes.
I need you to slap me.
Huh?
I'm a ghost. Your hand will go right through me.
You're literally touching me right now.
I can touch you. You can't touch me.
I don't think that's how being a ghost works.
How many ghosts have you met?
Oh, including you? Look, I really don't have time for this right now. I need to talk to you, okay?
Would you please just do this for me?
Did you take mystery drugs? We've talked about that, you know.
Just slap me.
Fine.
Brittany slaps her hard, and her hand definitely connects. Daisy winces, holds her cheek.
Shit.
Better?
You didn't have to do it that hard.
Is it bad if that felt kind of good? Okay, seriously, what are you on? Like, you might need a hospital or something, and I know you don't have health insurance. So that's going to be a whole ass thing.
I thought, but then
What?
it was real, but then there was a nightmare, but now it's real again.
Yeah, I'm going to need both of our coffees today, aren't I?
I have to show you something.
Interior, bathroom, day. Daisy pulls Brittany into the bathroom.
What are you doing?
Just look.
Daisy stands at the mirror with Brittany. They both look. Daisy still has no reflection.
What the?
Interior, bathroom, later, day. Brittany turns on the shower.
Just take a shower, okay?
Take a shower? Take a shower?
Yes.
And what? I'll magically show up in the mirror again?
Look, we're obviously just high right now, all right? We're on something and we're having a bad trip or I don't know.
Take anything.
Well, it's a contact high then. I touched you. I'm around you too much, honestly.
I didn't take anything.
You don't know what you took. You take things all the time.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, just take a freaking shower, okay? So I can drink our coffees and make more coffee and herbal tea and orange juice and vitamins, okay? Because there is a logical explanation for this.
Uh-huh.
Bread. We need to eat bread. Lots of bread.
Brittany leaves the room. Daisy undresses to take a shower. Interior, living room, day. Brittany focuses on a cracked blade on the ceiling fan. Daisy walks in, towel wrapped around her, phone in hand.
The mirror still refuses to acknowledge me. Should I start calling it Dad? Britt.
What happened to your fan?
Huh?
Daisy looks up. It is visibly shaken.
Oh my God.
What?
Daisy's phone rings. She looks at the name on the screen. Odin.
That's it. Odin.
Did you two break up?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
No, why?
Because he's dead for a living.
Daisy grabs her bag and Brittany's keys, leaves the apartment.
If you're not dead, I'm killing you.
I'm not dressed.
I don't think Odin would complain.
Leg by K.D. Ammond and Sarah Zanotti.
Interior, exterior, Aaron's mobile home, night. Russ, 35, small town cop. Handsome, good old boy. He stands at the door.
Aaron?
Liv looks out to see who's inside.
Hey,
Russ peeps his head inside.
Hey, Livy.
Aaron nods, shooing Russ outside with her hand.
Let's not.
Aaron scoots outside and closes the door behind her. Exterior, Aaron's mobile home, night.
Just got an interesting call tonight.
Good for you, Russ.
From Derek Landry.
Who?
Saying you were, and I quote, Gonna chop off his kid's private parts and bring him to his school.
Seeing as how I don't know who Derek is, much less his son, I'd say they were lying to you.
Aaron,
I said dick, and I said I'd put it in a jar, but whatever.
Aaron, you can't be going around town threatening somebody's kid.
You gonna arrest me?
I could.
Well, that kid shouldn't be going around slapping my daughter's ass. Isn't that sexual harassment or something? Why aren't you at their door?
Look now, you know I'm on your side. But the last thing you need is to piss off the Landrys.
You kidding me, Russ? You really think I give a damn if I piss off the good old boys club?
You gonna invite me inside?
No.
Well, what about a beer? I'm off duty.
Hang on. Go sit.
Interior Aaron's mobile home night. Aaron walks inside and gets 2 beers from the fridge.
Be back in a minute, Libby.
Okay.
Exterior Aaron's mobile home night. Russ and Aaron sit in 2 lawn chairs outside.
You know I love that little girl in there.
She's hard not to love.
Aaron, you know boys are boys. And Liv's... she's becoming a woman.
That's not an excuse, Russ. I told her next time to punch him in the face.
Don't tell anyone. But I'd love to see that. How's she doing?
Besides being bullied and harassed at school, she's doing all right.
Yeah, I know she is.
Girl.
Yeah, I know she is. She's still doing that thing with her leg?
Yeah, it's gotten worse.
How?
She's tying it up more often than she's used to, and I found her cutting herself a few times here on her thigh. She says she stopped, but she's got these little scars. Sorry.
Don't apologize.
And about 6 months ago, she started walking with a limp. I just wish I understood.
Damn. That's
Yeah, I don't know. I seriously thought she'd grow out of it at some point. I mean, she started acting weird about it when she was like 6.
You ever take her to talk to somebody?
She's not crazy, Russ.
I didn't say she was. Look, I'm really sorry you're going through all of this. I wish there was some way I could help. I miss you, Aaron.
Aaron pulls her hand back.
Please don't do this right now.
What? Why?
Because I'm sick, Russ.
What?
I'm sick. I have cancer.
Are you serious?
It's stage 4, which ain't good.
Oh my God. Does Livy know?
I just found out today, and I don't know how to tell her just yet.
Aaron, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well. Listen, I got to get back inside. We were watching a movie, and, you know, she doesn't like to wait.
Aaron, can I help? Can I do anything?
Don't tell anyone. Please.
Aaron reaches for both of the beer bottles and heads back inside. Russ takes a deep breath and watches Erin go. Interior, Erin's bathroom, night. Erin splashes her face with water and stares at herself in the mirror. She tries to process, tries to stifle her emotions, but fear creeps over her. Interior, Erin's bedroom, night. Erin lies awake in bed. She stares at the ceiling fan turning. Liv walks into the doorway. Erin turns to the side. Liv crawls into bed beside Erin. She snuggles in and leans her head against Erin. Erin scratches Liv's back. Liv closes her eyes and falls asleep. Interior vet's office, day. Boarding area. Erin places a cat with one leg wrapped in a white bandage back into its cage. Erin pets it.
There we go, Milo. Sleep it off, little guy.
Of Dusk and Marsh by Beecher Reuning.
Interior, church office wing, day. The doors open behind them to reveal a nicely put together transgender woman in a pencil skirt and blouse. Emery immediately recognizes her as Bridget from the Pride panel.
Is this the famous Pastor Emery Boone?
Yes, hi.
I don't think we've officially met. I'm Bridget.
Oh, I remember. What brings you by?
I had some business up the road and I thought I'd stop by for some pastorly advice on the way back. Is now a good time?
Oh, I actually need to get home and pack for
The show, right? Praise today? Well, let me treat you to a quick coffee before you go. There's got to be a cute place around here.
Interior, coffee shop, day. It's a quaint place, a mom and pop shop that also sells an assortment of cute pastries. Emery and Bridget each have a hot drink in front of them at the table in the far corner. They are far enough away to avoid being overheard. She hands him a card that says Bridget Tankersley, LGBTQIA plus consultant, with an address and a phone number.
I mainly go around to speak to businesses on how they can be LGBTQ inclusive and compliant with the laws. It's easy compared to running a bustling church like you. I remember days of constant prayer meetings, sermon prep, and administrative decisions. It can get overwhelming.
You used to lead a church?
Not as big as yours, but yes, I was an Anglican pastor.
And they were okay with you
Transitioning? Oh, no, honey. Back then, they thought I was a man through and through.
Oh.
I was fired when I came out. While the Anglican denomination is a little more accepting than yours, it's not enough to be okay with a transgender woman as a pastor.
Wow. I'm sorry.
The congregation took a vote on whether or not to keep me. I got 35% in support of me staying, although that number would have been higher without the divorce.
Oh.
She was a good woman, no kids between us, which simplified things.
Right.
I still feel called to ministry, but it's unfortunate there's no place for me to do it.
But you knew there wouldn't be a place when you came out.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm just saying, by coming out and transitioning, you'd lose a lot, including your church.
Sure. Coming out is a choice, but I didn't choose to be trans. Being my authentic self shouldn't keep me from ministry.
I know, but that's the way it is. If you kept it private, you'd still be able to be a pastor.
Is that what you're doing, Emery?
I think I should go.
Emery, I'm sorry. I don't know your story and didn't come here to accuse you of anything. Maybe you really have changed, and that's fine. Regardless of its truth, your story of being reoriented from transgender desires is hurting people like me.
I've only seen it help people.
Which kind of people?
All kinds.
People that look like me? People excluded from the church because of who they are? Is that who is filling up your pews on Sunday? Your story is helping straight, Cisgendered Christians get more ammo in their culture war against me and others like me. That's why they are flocking to your church.
No, we have gay people there too. What we are doing is opening up conversation that is really helping them. I've witnessed it.
But the love you are offering them is conditional.
I disagree.
The story you are telling implies conditional love. Every time you say you have reoriented, whether true or not, it gives a family member more incentive to cut one of us off. And if you go on television next week with this, and you are just going to hurt more people and families. Don't go on that show.
You're just jealous that I am really reaching people and you are no longer able to. I wish you had a platform still, but you knew what you were giving up when you came out.
Well, then, I need to find a gas station up the road to use a bathroom.
Just use the restroom here.
Tell that owner who's been mean mugging me this whole time.
But you know, that guy over there, whoever he is, doesn't go to my church. Okay, I don't know him.
Wake up, Emery. You're the one empowering him.
Before he can respond, she rises and exits through the door. Emery looks to the man behind the counter who stares at Bridget as she leaves. Then he goes back to adjusting pastries like nothing happened.
The Sunshine State by Joseph Oliver Houghton.
Screwdriver, extra ice.
Interior Pop's Diner Day. A pen scribbles screwy extra ice on a notepad.
What about you, hun?
Oh, I'm good with water, thanks.
Oh, piss off. Water. Get you a Coke. He'll take a Coke. It's his birthday.
Ain't that nice? Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You get whatever you want, baby. Mama's got you.
That guy at the Regency, that who you've been with the past few days?
Yeah, sadly, yes. Turned out to be a real two-timer motherfucker.
Jay looks to the Gucci bag.
What's in the bag? That why you were in such a rush back there?
Dee covers
my
the Gucci
stuff.
logo with her jeans over her shirt.
Just some of my stuff. Don't worry about it.
The waitress brings them their drinks. Dee takes a gulp.
What can I get started, y'all?
Pancake breakfast, please.
Breakfast for lunch for the birthday boy. You got it. And you, miss?
Just an order of French fries and another driver, please.
The waitress takes their menus and leaves. Jay unzips his backpack, pulls out a small stack of envelopes, and slides them across the table. Dee averts her gaze.
What's that?
Overdue rent notices. I found a whole stack this morning.
Lee's full of shit. Ain't got nothing to worry about.
They say we owe 3 months rent, Ma. Says you have 24 hours to pay or get out. Doesn't sound like nothing to worry about to me.
Dee finally gives. She grabs the envelopes and puts them in her bag without looking.
Look, honey, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I left you back at the apartment all alone the past few days, and I'm sorry you've been blindsided by all this crap. But when I say you got nothing to worry about, I mean you got nothing to worry about, okay? I've known Lee for years. We've done this dance before. Listen, one, he ain't kicking us out. Two, I've got the money to clear all this up anyway, so you just need to trust me, okay? Okay? Mama's got you, okay? I promise.
Okay.
It's a good boy. Now, can we just celebrate already? Jesus Christ. I mean, I bring you to your favorite spot for your 16th birthday and for your sweet 16. And I mean, come on, honey. Let's live a little. Happy birthday, baby. I'm proud of you.
He sparkling glasses and Dee takes a big sip.
Oh, I know what we need.
Jay watches his mom glide to the jukebox. Records, posters from Florida musicians line the wall. Casey and the Sunshine Bands, Jim Morrison, Tom Petty, Two Live Crew. She finds her song.
Ah, yeah.
Dee dances back to the booth, causing a scene. She makes it back to her seat and grabs her drink.
When you were a kid, you loved this song so much. I can still see your cute little butt getting up on the table and dancing all over the place like a little baby stripper.
Dee's so happy it's hard to ignore. They share a smile. It's tender, genuine, relieving. But the moment is short-lived. Jay's smile fades as he clocks Dee, nervously shaking her empty glass, coming down hard. She lights a cigarette. Interior Financial Aid Office, lobby day. Bam! A student exits the frosted doors, leading to the advisor's offices. Mike stirs as the number screen shuts off. Click. A figure locks the frosted doors from the inside. Mike runs to the door and bangs it loudly.
Hey, wait up. There's one more. Please, I really need to talk to someone.
The figure returns and cracks open the door. Ben Rhodes, 36, smug financial aid advisor, peeks his head out.
Sorry, we're closed for the weekend. We reopen Monday at 8 a.m.
Ben goes to shut the door, but Mike props it open.
Yeah, I understand, but my name's Mike Myers. I got a call about changes to my package, sir. And, well, I'm fully supporting myself out here. I can't afford to wait until Monday.
Interior Financial Aid Office day. Ben types away at his computer across from Mike.
All right, Mr. Myers, let's see. Well, you've transferred majors to Price. Impressive.
I got in?
Yes. You should have gotten a notice in the mail weeks ago. But let's see what triggered the financial change. Okay, here we go. So, as you may know, Price requires a higher course to load than your prior major. Thus, it looks like your tuition rate has increased due to a mandatory case study seminar.
So, how much do I owe?
Ben leans to the computer and squints.
Transcendent by Latavia Vault.
Is this the Lorraine Motel where Dr. King...
The same. Built on the former location.
Even Daniel seems impacted, moved in the presence of such a momentous place in history. Amari watches his brother with a small grin. It's the first real moment of connection between the two. Well, positive connection. Interior National Civil Rights Museum day. As the two of them enter the lobby, they see a large stone monument next to a sleek stairway. Daniel looks around, tries to find a map of some sort.
Come on, I know my way around here.
Of course you do.
He follows his younger brother up the stairs and into Interior National Civil Rights Museum exhibit day, continuous. A large hall filled with relics of civil rights history and brief explanations for each. In front, large learning opportunity, machine, lists facts about the exhibits. Daniel pokes his head down a hallway.
You notice anything strange?
You mean how absolutely no one else is here?
It's true. The whole time. There hasn't been any sign of other visitors, tour guides, security. Not even a janitor can be found.
Maybe it isn't open yet.
Open Monday, 9 to 5.
How often do you come here again?
The brothers continue to roam the halls and exhibits, looking for anyone who can help them, but no luck. Interior National Civil Rights Museum, Exhibit Hall 2, day. As Daniel checks his phone and texts Teresa, Amari pauses his search and instead takes in their surroundings. A sign on the wall reads, Hall of Martyrs. Pictures of Black men and women killed throughout the civil rights movement adorn the walls. The pictures take up a horrifically large area. Amari walks past them, gazes at the names and accompanying stories underneath each one. He reads, walks by with the reverence of one walking on sacred ground. Suddenly, he stops in his tracks as if by force. He focuses on one picture. Dorothy Jackson, 1943, November 12, 1962. Former freedom rider, murdered in cold blood in Memphis, Tennessee. Amari can't seem to look away.
She was basically my age.
Who?
The young woman your brother's so curiously drawn to.
Daniel and Amari spin around, looking for the source of the voice, until out of the shadows.
So curious. But fortuitous.
It's the same stranger from the funeral and from the past. Except now he's dressed in a simple white button-down and brown jacket. Less mysterious and almost like a scholar. That's because he's Samuel G. Woods. Professional, bald, well-dressed, and takes care to make sure he looks his best. An air of superiority in every glance.
Allow me to introduce myself properly. Samuel G. Woods, avid historian, friend of your grandparents, Sam and Ethel Howard, and creator of the National Civil Rights Museum.
Daniel instinctively steps between Woods and Amari, as if he's a human shield.
I apologize for the secrecy, but as I said at the funeral, Daniel, I mean you no harm.
Amari steps out from behind Daniel, mostly.
I wanted to see if Amari could figure it out. Your grandparents praised your intellect, Amari, and I was not disappointed.
Enough games.
He takes the photographs out of his pocket and tosses them onto the ground in front of Woods. Woods doesn't even look at them.
You want to tell us what you're doing in these?
But Woods instead walks over to the photograph of Dorothy Jackson. Daniel is still on guard, but Amari softens.
Complicated question.
He takes a moment to study Dorothy's photo. A hint of sadness flashes across his face.
But to put it simply, I'm in those pictures the same way you're going to save Miss Dorothy Parker's life.
Samuel softly taps the photo of Dorothy.
By traveling back in time.
Interior museum basement, day. Woods leads Daniel and Amari down a long, old-fashioned staircase that goes deep beneath the museum. Amari follows eagerly, whereas Daniel...
That was real funny. You want to tell us the truth?
I did.
At the bottom of the stairs, they find themselves in a large stone-walled room. Mysterious red boxes line the walls next to several of the museum's exhibits, cars, a burnt cross, etc. And in the center of the room, an old 1950s-styled silver Greyhound bus. A blue line runs around the sides and a Greyhound dog is plastered on the side. But the ceiling has been mostly burnt off, and through the windows, much of the inside is a mangled mess of metal. The bus door, unlike standard bus doors, look very similar to elevator doors. Very odd choice of decor for such an old, burnt bus.
I saw this bus upstairs when I was a kid, but this isn't new.
This bus was firebombed in 1961 by a white mob. The Freedom Riders used it to protest. It's been here since the museum was founded. Of course.
On the wall, a control panel of sorts.
Of course, I've made some restorations. Would you like to see inside?
Amari, let's get out of here. This guy's clearly in a thing.
He has a point.
Woods opens the Greyhound's elevator doors and walks inside. Intrigued, Amari hesitates, but then follows after him into the bus.